Hi guys, thanks for watching. Andy here with today's astrology. Sorry I wasn't here with yesterday's, just the way it went I'm afraid. Bad connections, funny equipment, it's all happening. But it's all happening in astrology today. It's quite a busy day. The main thing is the new moon and it all centres around that. We reach new moon, which is when the moon is completely down to 0% and is about to start waxing, growing again. It's when the cycle begins, it's when everything starts turning, so it's super important in astrology, and that happens 4:47 a.m. Pacific, so you'll be waking up to it, 7:47 a.m. Eastern, so you might already be awake, but we're well into our day here in UK because it's going to be 12:47, and that makes it Lunar Day 1, a great day for making plans, that kind of thing. Up until then, by the way, it is Lunar Day 13. We don't get one of those every month. Very, very auspicious time this morning, just up until the new moon. The new moon itself is a very auspicious thing, but the best results of that happen a couple of days later. There's not that much energy behind a new moon until she's visible in the sky, and she's like 1 or 2% full. So right at the moment, she is about less than 0.1% full at the moment, and will have completely disappeared, as I say, by 12:47. The other thing, the main thing that happens today is that the moon enters Gemini, and let me see, that is at 13:29 Pacific, 16:29 Eastern, and 21:29 when the moon goes void, of course, and actually enters Gemini at 13:43, 16:43 or 9:43 p.m. here in UK. So it's a very short void actually. What's that? It's 14 minutes of void, of course. Not much at all. A void isn't a time to be doing anything to attract new attention. It's a good time to either catch up on older things, make things the way you want them, or take a rest. And when it's only 14 minutes, I'd just have a cup of tea or coffee if I was you. But I mean, I'm English, I like to drink tea. What can I do about it? With the moon in Gemini, things change a bit. We've had a Taurus moon since Sunday, and that is a lot of energy for either getting things done or taking a rest, whichever. And you'll probably just find yourself doing whichever of those is the right thing. You know, somehow we're guided in these matters, I know. But when the moon enters Gemini, people are more sociable. It's more cheerful. People are rather quick to think of responses to things as well. But it does get scattered because there's the twins, you know, and it's the twin influence, much more scattered than we've seen in the last few signs of astrology, certainly. Really, possibly since about Sagittarius. I think Sagittarius is just about the most scatty one apart from this. So we enter Gemini tonight, 21:43 UK time, and that is when that happens. And it's great actually, because when that comes at new moon, that means that people are talking, people are getting ready to collaborate on what they're going to do as the moon starts filling out again and as the energy comes in. Wonderful thing. Well, that is the big news today. Let me see. The alignment of the moon right this moment, she is conjunct. No, she's not. Yes, she is. Sorry, she is conjunct the sun. I knew it. I have a look at these things first and then I forget what I'm on about. So, new moon, a time when new things come into being, actually. And in this sort of cosmic sense of things, they do. It's just in our worldly vision of things, as I say. Don't be launching your new plans until 1 or 2 days into it at the soonest, really. But a great time to plan it. A time of people are just sort of instinctively aware of things. And as I was saying, we find ourselves doing the right things just about at the right moment. That's because the third eye is kicking in, and that's been quite a theme recently. But you know, it links direct to the pineal gland, so if that sounds crazy, believe me, it isn't. We just live in a world where we don't really get trained to use the third eye. In the West anyway, you know, there are peoples all over the world who really understand that you see more through the third eye that's important than you do through the round things at the top of your face. So those subconscious behaviours and general attitudes coming into things, no bad thing really. They're generally beneficial, I should say. Get it mixed up with beneficent. And it's a good time for anything intuitive. Really also a good time for decision making, actually, because we have that kind of cosmic support behind whatever we're thinking about and talking about. that is just about it for today. Spaceweather.com, all is pretty quiet. There's only one sunspot on the face of the sun, and it's not up to much. We are looking at a 60% chance of G1 geomagnetic storms around May the 17th. That's Thursday, kind of later on in the week. So nothing to worry about there at the moment. I say that, you never know what's going to happen. It's crazy weather here today. It feels quite warm, but it's all quite misty. Is it going to rain? Is it going to be sunny? Well, astrology is another kind of weather. It really is. And that's what it's all about. But it does blend in with the worldly weather, you see. So thanks again for watching, folks. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'll be here again tomorrow, God willing. I'm here most days. Sometimes the internet won't do it. And I just have to start work and get on with things, you know. But as much as I can be, I will be here. Have a great full moon. Don't forget to start making those plans, by the way. Don't put them into action just yet. And I'll be around tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.